What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. I'm just now getting off work. It is 90 degrees, humid, very humid today. And we're about to head down to Bad News, VA, Newport News, to chill with big homie Griswold. You know, and he also is going to co-sign on the story I've been telling y'all about Bobby. He's seen him in the system as well, and you know, this is mainly for all the people that think I just make all this bull stuff up, man. You know what I mean? I don't make nothing up. I ain't gotta lie to y'all, man. And that's not the only reason why I'm going down there. You know, we might chill, go to the projects and tell a couple stories, let him tell a little bit, let y'all get used to old Griswold, because he's gonna be on this channel a little more frequently. So let's head down that way. Bad News, VA, where them gangsters play. Brizzy. He probably gonna take forever to answer the door. Oh, alright.
You knocking like the Jakes.
What's up, dog?
What's up, bro? What are you doing? Chilling out?
Yeah, just left work, man. Came here and let you tell some stories, bro.
And we're gonna talk about some things, huh?
Yeah, we can talk about some things. So what's up, man?
I can't call it.
You probably gonna get about 10,000 views today.
I want 25,000 views.
Hey, I want you to start
hit that like button and subscribe.
And I want him to start his own YouTube channel, man. Y'all need to
check me out sometime.
Hey, yeah, he's gonna get cranking soon. And I tell you what, my stories ain't got nothing on this man's stories.
We got quite a few of them together. That ain't no lie.
Hey, look, check it out, man. Remember the other day you saw that video? You were asking me about it being turned out in the penitentiary. Okay, you asked me. You said the first thing. What was the first thing you said when you saw that video?
I knew who you were talking about.
You said what?
Yeah.
You what? I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I knew who you were talking about.
He knew what I was talking about. All right, now check it out. The video. I don't know if you noticed. Okay, so the video's got like 400,000 views, man. It blew up like overnight almost. And the funny thing about this is a lot of people don't think I'm telling the truth about this stuff.
Oh no, it's for real. It's absolute 100% positively facts.
Hey, tell me. So, does getting turned out in the state penitentiary actually happen?
Yes. Yes.
It does, my friends. Don't ever
but there's also a lot of willing.
There's plenty of willing. Yes, always.
Kind to trick you out of your jammies.
Yeah, trick you.
You try to trick you out of your jammies.
Hey, look. All right, check it out. So when we were drinking the other day, man, and what was that story you were telling me about? Old Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. Bobby, I met Bobby. I met Bobby, let's see here, about 2004 or 5, about 2005, maybe 6, maybe 2006, and young man, young lad, and green is the leaves on the tree that I'm looking at right now.
Green means he didn't know nothing about the penitentiary.
Nothing. He knew nothing.
He did know something. What did he know about though? What was it that you told me he knew about? The magic tricks, man.
Oh, yeah. Listen, this dude might be gay, but he got the sweetest magic tricks I've ever seen in my life.
He was tricking from cell to cell.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This dude, man, is one of a kind, man.
All right, look. So where'd you meet him at? You said 2004, 2003. Where you meet him at?
I met him up at what prison did I come across? Greensville.
Greensville. All right. Now, you said something about, what did you say about later on in life?
Oh yeah, I run back into him. But when I met this individual, Bobby, and well, I don't know if you've told them, but I'm gonna reiterate it if you haven't.
Go ahead.
When you're in prison, and you're in the state of Virginia anyway, if you're from the Tidewater area all the Tidewater people click up. They hang out with themselves.
I just made a video on that yesterday,
They don't
man.
hang out with people from Richmond. They might have friends from Richmond or somebody that they might kick it with, but when it comes down to it, it's real segregated as far as where, you know, your area and where you're from.
People think it's like Cali where blacks hang with blacks, whites hang with whites.
No, but you do have that too, though.
Yeah, you do, but not the whole compound.
No, not the whole compound.
They literally got, from what I'm hearing, is that whites, if they even mess with black dudes, they could get tore up by their own race.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Each each prison system in each state's run different. You know.
So how'd you see Bobby again?
I seen Bobby. So anyway, I run back into him into jail before I went back to prison for my second time. And while we were in jail, I couldn't put quite where I knew him from.
Yeah.
It hadn't clicked him. It hadn't hit me yet. Like, oh, this is Bobby. That's Bobby.
Yeah.
You know, people, when years go by, people change, appearance change, hair's growed out. Either you done gained weight, lost weight.
Let me ask you this. This is a vital question, okay? Was Bobby acting like a homosexual when you saw him in that jail again?
No. That's what I was just getting ready to get to. Bobby.
I told y'all, man.
That's what threw me off, because
he don't act like that.
I knew him, but I didn't know him. I couldn't put it on, and then finally it hit me one day, and I was like, man, that's Bobby.
Yeah.
That's a gump. And in Virginia, in the prison system, gump means a homosexual.
Yeah.
A sissy.
Yeah.
And that's what Bobby was.
So
and is.
Look.
But when I first met him, he won't like that. They turned that man out.
They did, man. He was washing. Hey, tell me this. I remember when I was in Greensville, he got sent back to the pod because he was wearing skin-tight jeans. Now let me ask you this. People are like, how did he get his hands on skin-tight jeans in the penitentiary? Let me hear you say it. I ain't even going to say nothing.
Yeah. The police bring it. You can buy your own stuff too, though. But they'll get somebody to work in laundry.
Yeah, do you even remember where the laundry room was in the block in Greensville?
Yeah, upstairs.
Upstairs, right next to the barbershop. The sergeant opened up that door and you can go in there and grab whatever you want as long as you drop whatever old stuff you have in there. So, the size, man, people could get the size.
Hey, pause this real quick, because this is my brother.
Alright. You good.
Hey, Ben. I come by your house, man. And okay. All right now.
So yeah, man, you can get up in the closet and get whatever clothes you want. And this dude was wearing some skin-tight jeans, man. It was absolutely insane.
Yeah, but see,
this is the crazy thing. When they transfer me, I don't know if I told you this. Greensville is a huge prison. It's like 6 prisons in one. And when I got caught for doing tattoo, Bobby already left. He left the block. And they put me in another building. That was the building that me and you used to meet up at the fence.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Man, that's crazy. Out of that huge prison, they put
3,600 inmates.
Yeah, they put me in a building right next to this dude, man. We used to meet up at the fence, kick it. And that's where Bobby was relocated to, that building.
See, what was cool about that, we grew up together, so
we grew up together since we were
It's nice to be little kids,
like first grade, second grade,
teen babies.
Might have been
little
earlier
kids.
than that.
I know.
But Bobby, when he went to that new building, he was straight up hiding it. He asked me, he said, "Look, don't tell nobody about what was going on in the other building."
Right.
So it's crazy, man. And a lot of people say, if he was doing that, he had to have been gay on the streets. Well, see, it's not like that necessarily every time, man. For real.
And the thing about Bobby can be a likable person.
Yeah, he can be. I told him I was playing softball with him and everything.
Play softball,
magic tricks,
magic cards,
he's a
pinochle. So
tell me some crazy stories about Greensville. Let's go ahead and jump into that.
Well, tell you a story.
I wasn't housed with him at all during Greensville. I wasn't housed with him. I just saw him through the fence and chatted with him. So I really don't know anything that he's even seen myself. So I'm kind of interested.
Right before I come home, I swear to you, y'all, young man, 27 years old, from Portsmouth, Virginia, man, got into an altercation with a man who had 2 life sentences and had already been incarcerated for roughly about 28 years, give or take. And he state struck, becomes state struck.
Yeah.
You explain what state struck is to him? Okay, so y'all know about institutionalized. So anyways, the older gentleman with the 2 life sentences was a pod worker, and he was buffing and waxing the pod floor, the day room. And the cell door to this kid that I'm speaking about, can I say his name or no?
You can say his first name.
I just give his
nickname,
yeah,
alias,
Rambo. So
Rambo.
Rambo. Anyway, Rambo. And I used to eat with this dude, man. Cool, man. Super cool kid, man. And he got to arguing with the old man about buffing the floor in front of his cell while he was trying to sleep. He told the old man carry his hind parts. Don't, come on, man. I'm trying to sleep. Respect me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So him and the old man have words. They bicker back and forth. So at cell call, Rambo and the old man said they gonna fight.
Yeah.
So they go in the cell and fight 1-on-1. Well, Rambo beat the crap out of the old man.
Yeah.
He definitely won the fight. You know what I mean? So Rambo thought that it was all settled and over with, and this happened at lunchtime. So at dinner time, Rambo hasn't been out the cell yet. He's in there still sleeping, right? Supposedly, how the play went down was the old man got somebody to go to the guard booth, the control booth, to the control booth, and they're like 2 stories up. They're way above. You know what I'm saying? So they can't really see you when you walk straight up to it and holler through this gun slot, chuck hole. Hey, pop cell 313.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna look and see if you even live in 313. They're just gonna open the damn door.
I tried telling them that, and we had buttons.
They had buttons in the
if the
set.
guard, coming out from chow and the thing, you can press a button or so, open and close if the guard's in the thing.
In the booth, and they got it set to do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what happens. The old man got somebody to go to the chuck hole at the guard booth and yell to get Rambo's cell door open while Rambo was in there sleeping. And the old man proceeded to go into that cell and stab the young man numerous times and killed him. And the old man didn't have nothing to lose. His pride,
2 life sentences. It don't matter.
His
to him.
pride was hurt.
That I tell him all the time.
His
pride. If you got a pride issue, you're gonna have trouble in prison, man. You gotta swallow your pride a lot of times, man. You gotta realize you ain't the strongest dude out there. This ain't your world no more.
But listen, I know numerous people, lots of people that have done lengthy sentences, are serving lengthy sentences, and have done their whole entire prison bid without getting into a fight. They might have been tested, or might had some words with someone over the years, but as long as you give people respect and you don't disrespect no one, let no one disrespect you, you'll be noticed. People will see that, you know what I'm saying, and kind of give you what you're giving out. If you're not a gang member and you don't want to partake in none of that stuff, man, and you just want to be you can do that. You can, but the gambling, the drugs, the store boxing, the running up the debt, those are the things that you want to stay away from. This was about 2012, 2013. Big gang riot had broke out on the yard during the evening rap. Basically, what had happened was tension had been building from some previous incidences between the Bloods and the Crips for the previous weeks, and the institution had got wind of it. They knew that there were some things going on, and there was a lot of tension. But just because there's tension, that doesn't stop everyone from being able to partake in activities and stuff like that. They still gotta.
Just because the compound knew what was about to go down doesn't mean that they stop all activities. They have to still let people do what they do. Until something happens.
Until something happens, and then they can take the the precautionary measures or whatever. But anyways, so I'm standing out back of the building, man. Just come out for night rec, and one thing about prison, man, especially when something's getting ready to happen, and you're even around it, the whole atmosphere, the vibe, the whole.
I told him in the past video that was silence.
The whole silence. Yes.
You can cut the silence with a knife, man.
And that's probably what's getting ready to happen. Somebody was probably getting ready to get cut with a knife.
Yeah,
or shanked up, stabbed up, poked up, beat up, something messed up was getting ready to take place. And you always go with your gut instincts. Anyway, I'm in building 2. Each building has four pods in the building, 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs. So they always let the upstairs out first because they got to come down the steps because they don't want nobody running down into the bottom pods, whatever.
Yeah.
Keep all the riffraff and unauthorized areas out of there. Anyway, we get all outside, man. The next thing I know, we're standing around with a couple of my buddies, man, and the whole vibe just flipped like a switch. Like somebody just hit a F it button, something like.
That's good. I see you're controlling your tongue. I like that.
Things just got real.
Yeah, things just within an instant.
That fast. And if you're an idiot or a derelict, you're liable to get yourself really hurt, harmed, injured, something. You might be in the wrong place at the wrong time and just be a victim. Because there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, I would have to say, all honestly, there was probably a total of 50 to 60 inmates fighting each other, riding, they're jumping one another, all between the Bloods and the Crips, all in the rec yard, and it got real quick. So I'm standing in the back where I can see the big field.
You grabbed some popcorn, didn't you?
Hell no. No. I grabbed, it's time to go juice. It's time to go. Got to go.
I ain't seen nothing but to go.
Hey, you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, that's right. So go ahead.
That's right. And I'm telling you, man, it's sectioned off through chain link fence. And everybody, I guess, knew, the gang members anyway, knew that this was transpiring. So next thing you know, man, everybody, it's like World War III out there, man. It's just melee after melee, and all you hear is the guards in the tower that's perched over top of the yard.
You know the tower right there.
That's it, right there. That's what it looks like, boy.
That's the prison tower. They up in there with that ARs.
Yeah.
The bean bags.
Everything.
Gas grenades.
Live ammunition, gas grenades, and that's what they let off. They gassed the yard. They let off warning shots, and then you would thought the National Guard came through there. The way them COs and their, I guess you would call them, tactical team or emergency response team or whatever you want to call them, the Ninja Turtles. Them, they came and stormed the yard. 100 police.
Call them Ninja Turtles because they wear a bunch of riot gear, meaning like shields and stuff like that. And look, keep this in mind. There's like 6 yards in this prison. 6 yards that are like the size of softball fields. So even if this was happening and everything's popping off over there, the whole other compound won't even know what's going on. And then they could be outside at the exact same time. This is how big.
Use Google Maps.
Yeah, I showed them a overhead view of
overhead
it.
view,
but it really doesn't do it justice for real.
No,
that thing is absolutely gigantic,
That place
man.
is like a humongous college compound. Like the way that it's set. I mean, it's huge. It's just actually, it's 3,600 people there. That are serving lengthy prison sentences or have violent charges or, whatever you may have. But anyways, when the incident occurred, I took off running because the majority of the melee and the fighting was going on a small yard. The small yard opens up through a chain link gate to the softball field. The small yard consists of the basketball court, horseshoe pit,
The weights.
the weight pile, and what else is over there? Oh, the wall ball. Ball. Volleyball is also, well, no. Some of those.
Yeah, some of those are in softball. Yeah.
Some of them are in the softball, but some of them are in the volleyballs in the small yard. But the small yard is small. You figure there's 500 inmates in one building, and they let out 3 buildings between 2 yards. It's split by one fence.
They deep.
It's super deep.
Cockroaches ain't got nothing on how many people are up in that little tiny yard.
I mean, it's unbelievable the way that they do things, but
it's like they want stuff to happen.
It's like they almost want stuff to happen. And keep in mind that they ain't had no AC.
No AC. They
no
do
AC.
now.
They do now.
Shoot, that was hell, man.
It's hot. When it's hot, there's tension. When there's tension, there's incidences. But anyways, I guess this stuff just finally come to a head, man. And we stayed. They stormed the yard, take control of everybody, lock the whole compound down. And when they do that, that means no visits, no phone calls, no movement.
What they do when what y'all do when they start popping off rounds and stuff?
Lay on the ground. They come over to the intercom, the bullhorn, the speaker. They got speakers in that tower. And they're giving you commands.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
If you do not follow their commands, you're gonna pay for that. Honest. And these dudes, man, got injured, hurt, beat up pretty good, man. Stabbed. I tell you what. I'll tell you another quick story. When I very first went to prison, up Greensville, they have free weights there. So to people who don't know what that means, it's just weighted plates that you can freely take on and off of a weighted bar.
Now they got them welded so that instances can't happen. I'm sure that's where.
Yeah, that's where I'm going right now.
I seen a fight like that too with a little 10-pound plate.
10-pound plate, dude.
Oh, that's what you saw. You saw something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's why they welded them. They come through and took all the weights and welded them. And if you can't lift it, then there ain't no need to even try to pick it up. You can't, But anyways, they were arguing over a flat bench, a bench press bench, and I guess you can't say but so many things and expect not someone to have to react or act upon them because of where you are.
Yeah.
Especially when you're on the yard.
Respect.
Right. Especially when you're on that yard and these people, are out. There's everybody's out, and someone, looks at you and calls you a coward or.
They know all the names.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they call you some foul language, stuff that I'm not allowed to say. But, anyways, dude had some words with the guy, man, and the guy had turned his back and said he thought it was over with, and we had dumbbells, so they have a steel dumbbell bar that's about 15 inches maybe or something, 16 inches long, that you can put 10-pound plates on, or and dude took a dumbbell, man, and smacked dude right in the head with it while he wasn't looking. Boom! I mean,
in the face, man. When a face gets split open, man, there's so much freaking blood.
Yeah,
it's absolutely insane, man.
Yeah, I seen the old man get his head. Well, I won't say an old man, but an old man. He was an older man, but he definitely deserved it. But he got his head bust open pretty decent, man, with a big, heavy TV adapter. It's like an AC adapter that you would plug into a socket, man, but they're heavy. They have plates, like metal plates inside of them, because they're like 12 volt or whatever they are to power the old school color televisions, and they are very heavy. And I seen dude put it in his commissary net bag, tied a net bag on, and worked the dude over pretty decent.
Kind of like a lock in a sock.
It's kind of like a lock in a sock. Kind of like a lock in a sock, but this was like 10 locks in a sock because, that's just what it was.
If a man is trying to put something like that in, and he knows he's gonna hit him with it, he don't care if he dies.
He don't care.
You know, if you get hit with something like that, more than likely you're gonna die.
Did you tell them like that? In all actuality, how serious like a level 3 institution is as far as like the type of inmates and offenders that are there?
Yeah, I've told them like people that are in like level 1 or 2.
They
once
go
you
on
get
a
to
real
3 and up, it's a totally different world.
You know,
that's where rapists,
murderers. But you got violent inmates, and what
lifers
makes
doing life,
numerous lives.
That's what you ain't gonna see hardly anybody in a level 2 unless they're like a cadre or something.
And they've already done 35 years on a life sentence. Or,
yeah.
And in Virginia, if they give you life, that's you'll never leave it. It ain't no 25 years and then you go for no. Life is life here in the state of Virginia, and they will give it to you like it ain't nothing. Here you go, take one. We got a spot for you.
We just gave you a little life sentence. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What they say? What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
You know.
All right, man.
All right, boy.
So until next time, y'all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out the Patreon as well. I got great behind-the-scenes footage of stuff like this and whatever's going on at the old death compound with my family and Lucy and all that. So until the next time, man, y'all be easy.